Bringing you on the laptop. Hi, walking through the studio. What's going on? Hi there. Hey, ooh, there's a code on the door. You just saw the grossest face. So today I wanted to try something a little different, and it's probably going to be the cringiest thing that I've done in a very long time. I'm going to review my old photos, and to do that, I'm gonna have to go on my old DeviantArt page. I'm hitting enter on this keyboard, and I'm gonna immediately regret it. Yup. Deviant for 11 years. Swish. I shouldn't have been allowed on the internet until I was 20 years old. And I'm 26. I should not have been allowed to access the internet. So I started actively taking photos in 2007. I'm glad that I started, obviously, because I love taking photos. I just wish that I never named any of the photos. I wish I never gave titles to any of them. The first one that I ever uploaded was this bad boy called The Light, in which I used my Nikon Coolpix camera, swish, and stared at my ceiling light. It's blurry. I thought that this looked cool. As you can see from the photo, one of the light bulbs was out. That wasn't intentional, just too lazy to replace it. In the description, I'm like, yeah, it's the fan. Still cool though. What did I expect people to think that this was? Oh my god, I'm just reading the descriptions and it's so funny. This was called Watching. I wrote in the description, took it myself, ... By the way, I don't know how to use commas, even still to this day, but back then, wow, did I not know how to use commas. I wrote really hard, by the way. It wasn't really difficult to take this photo. I just put the camera behind the blinds and snapped the photo, and I made it black and white because, ooh, how dramatic. I could not take criticism back then. Wow. Even if it wasn't criticism, even if someone posted an emoji that I just like read the wrong way, as you can see here, they posted a laughing emoji, and I was like, why are you laughing? ... at it. You're so mean to me. And then she explains, and I'm like, did you like the pic at least? No question mark. Did you even like it? If you're laughing at it, like, okay, did you at least like the photo? Can you give me a compliment on it because I'm really sensitive and I'm just starting out? Okay, so this photo is the first photo that I ever took that made me fall in love with taking photos. And I think it's so cool, and I'm so happy that I still have it and it's uploaded. I call it People of the Light, which isn't like the stupidest name, but you know. I didn't know what I was doing on a camera when I was taking this photo. Obviously you could tell because everything is blurry. It's super grainy. I upped the saturation so like way too much. But I loved how this photo looked. I remember looking at it for 40 minutes, just like, cool, the colors are so cool. If you didn't get your friend and put them behind a fence and take a photo of them through the fence and title it Caged or something like that, you weren't an amateur photographer, sorry. Let's go into one of the cringiest ones that I have taken. Ooh, it's called Mistakes. Ooh, mwah. Okay, 1, she didn't write anything down on any of those pieces of paper. Such a waste. 2, she's using a Crayola marker. Couldn't find a pen? Pat. 3, I could have easily just like stuffed a pillow in the garbage can so that I didn't need to waste so much paper, but I just filled that, you can't really tell from the angle, but it's a pretty tall garbage can. I just filled it with paper. Oh, it's gotta be real. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, all right. I'm blurring this person's face because I don't know if they want to be in this. I had a very big crush on this person, so I asked them to come over and I wanted to take photos. This is so hard to do. I wrote, don't be afraid of the dark. I'm the light. I'm the light. What? Also, I wish I invested in a tripod. Almost all of my photos were blurry, and I thought it looked cool. I was like, this is an artistic choice. No, I just couldn't afford a tripod. All right, so I took this photo. I really like the colors, up the saturation way too much. But I wrote, it's a little overexposed with the light at the top. It is, but all in all, I like it. And I think it looks fantabulous. I like making up my own words. Ooh, Pat. You weren't the first person to say fantabulous. Why are you acting like you just made up a word, like you're Shakespeare and also you could take good photos? Oh, if I could go back in time, I would punch past me in the face. Probably like up until last year, I would go back and sock me in the frickin' schnoz. This one's called Hell Behind the Clouds. Oh, angst. Sometimes it's hell, not heaven behind those clouds. God, I love how I'm doing this whenever I'm doing it. It's so dramatic. Sometimes it's hell, not heaven behind those clouds. Whoa. Bold stuff. Bold. Again. So dramatic. There's so much more. I'm gonna do another one of these. I have to. And I just want to say that I'm making fun of my own work. I didn't know as much as I know today. I definitely grew a lot. And at the time, I thought these photos were so good. They were photos that I really liked and was so proud of and I wanted to share with the world. So if you're taking photos right now and you're thinking, wow, these are so bad, just upload them. If you're even like the tiniest bit proud of them, upload them because you're gonna wanna see your work progress. You're gonna constantly evolve. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't take photos. It means you should take as many as you possibly can. Let me know down below which one was your favorite out of the ones that I've shown. And if you have any photo stories back from when you first started taking photos, let me know down below. I have to close this. I can't do it. It hurts. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe and like if you haven't already, and I will see you next Wednesday with a brand new video. Okay, bye. Oh, hi, Mom. Perfect timing. Okay, bye.